to Tom Brady.
I can't help but admire the career Tom Brady ability. Had one season that he missed most of that.
Off by Prince Amukamara, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
And don't think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them.
You got to let me a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. 2 Patriots there to bring him down. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Now T.J. Yeldon, give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And Myers able to knock it through, and the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us wanted to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit. Taking over in a sudden change situation and shutting them down.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got LeGarrette Blount. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. A strong running. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Third down now following the run. They'll run again with Blount. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Now a play fake here on first down. On the crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On first down, Brady. Screen pass to Blount. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And the offense still has a couple plays to go to pick up the first on 2nd down and 3. Brady to throw on second down. No, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there. Three yards left to grab here on third down. Brady going to try and throw on third down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 10th-year man from linebacker U, Paul Posluszny, coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be fourth down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Bortles now on first down. And his throw here is incomplete. Back to the air on second down. It's Bortles. A dump off for Ivory. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
Bortles to throw on second down. Completes it to Lee. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9. And against Minnesota, it was an afternoon where the Jags inducted Jimmy Smith into the team's Ring of Honor. And Lee produced his best game of his young career. 5 catches, 113 yards. He's looking good.
Smart move for a young receiver to take inspiration from that day. And now we're seeing the Marquise Lee that was drafted. One of the most elusive, electrifying receivers I scouted in college. This is what was expected of him. A slow start in the NFL, starting to come on now.
Second rounder out of USC in 2014.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This will be fielded at the 17. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Patriots offense now. They work their way back onto the field. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. You took the words right out of my mouth. Brady now on first down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And his throw is going to be incomplete. LeGarrette Blount was the intended target. And that'll...
Bass and stills in the building, flash the camera. chlorum, e pluribus unum. They changing climates and replacing humans and fracking soils while bulldozing forests. But they can't defeat us. They could not destroy us.
Are we dreaming the same dream of money, guns, and gasoline?
For the average team, CFOs are after cream. GMOs extracting genes with everyone on my CPS.
Just a bunch of poor boys, daddy's girls, children of the cornfield, trying to turn a shift job into a dollar bill. We wear the muddy boots, stay true to how we're raised, ain't nothing about us fake. You know we're straight out of that dirty south, dirty roads, nobody got no money, got them signed up, pickup trucks, whistling at them from the country, yes sir. You know we're straight out of that long week, working now. Everybody wanna party all night long, bonfire on the back 40, in the middle of nowhere, nobody going home tonight, till we're straight out of moonlight, straight out of moonlight. Yeah. Just a bunch of John Deere junkies getting funky to some old hang, nothing been stuck in the mud that we can't hook up to a rusty chain in the sun or in the rain. Yeah, it's the kind of thing. You know we're straight out of that dirty south, dirty roads, nobody got no money, got them signed up, pickup trucks, whistling at them from the country, yes sir. You know we're straight out of that long week, working now, everybody wanna party all night long, bonfire on the back 40, in the middle of nowhere, nobody going home tonight, till we're straight out of moonlight, straight out of moonlight. Woo! You know we're straight out of that dirty south.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Here we've got a couple of big targets who will try to be key contributors in both the pass and run games today. It's the 49ers going up against the Cowboys. And with that, we're off to Big D and AT&T Stadium, where we'll say hello to our broadcasting team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys. Hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we saw Larry focus on the tight end matchup in his open. You think it's one to watch, don't you?
Definitely one to watch because these guys can create such big plays by all the different things they can do. Line up out wide, in the slot, line up in a normal tight end position, and then who are you going to cover them with? Is it a linebacker, a defensive back? They create mismatches all throughout the game.
So now the San Francisco 49ers, led by Colin Kaepernick. We're going to look at them on offense here in a second. And they had an early 14-0 lead in Week 14, but then kind of went in the tank. Kaepernick finished 15-26, 133 yards and a touchdown.
In reviewing the game, you saw them continue the progress they'd made against Miami. Remember the late comeback against the Dolphins where Kaepernick had a chance to run it in late and maybe give them a chance to win the game? Instead, caught short, goes into the next game, still playing well, but as you said, things fell apart from there, blew a 14-point lead and lost to the Jets.
And now a franchise. first carry for Carlos Hyde. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. It goes as a pickup of 23. And it'll be a San Francisco first down.
So much of this game is still mental, still psychological. Yeah, we just saw a big-time run right there, but you have to believe he was dreaming about this last night in his hotel.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They run again with Hyde on first. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. Tackle made there by Justin Durant. And here's the headshots for the offense, and Carlos Hyde, a talented back.
Has taken over as the lead runner. A terrific talent. Can batter you inside, but has more speed than what you expect to take it the distance.
So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8. They'll run it now out of the gun. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. And Charles, albeit in a losing effort, Carlos Hyde turned some heads in Week 14, did he not?
And that's supposed to be against a stout New York Jets run defense. You know, Muhammad Wilkerson, Sheldon Richardson, and crew. Carlos Hyde had 193 yards on 17 carries, a career high in yardage. He attacks the line of scrimmage with great force. He presses runs really well. He has good vision, so if you give him any type of a sliver, Carlos Hyde can turn into nice yardage, and he did on Sunday.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And a spin looked pretty, but more for style points as the real estate evaporated quickly there.
A short game that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Lucky Whitehead back deep for Dallas. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. They'll come out in the pistol. First down, Prescott. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 20 yards on the pickup there. And the Cowboys are going to get a first down.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
QB split out wide now. They're in the Wildcat.
Come on, let's go.
They direct snap it to McFadden. They run with a rookie. Here's Elliott. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Well, Zeke continues to lead the NFL in rushing by a wide margin against the Giants on Sunday night. Racked up his 5th 100-yard outing of the year, but 24 carries to get to 107.
And they don't mind that at all, because with 24 carries, that usually means Dallas is controlling the clock and controlling the scoreboard. In this game, what the Giants did was let him have his carries, but they kept him from getting those super explosive plays. His best run of the night, just 15 yards. They made him really work for it.
The Wildcat, McFadden. And the gadget package there won't do much for him. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. Looking to throw. Prescott. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. Now Dan Bailey, 30 of 32 in field goal try. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on fourth down. They'll run it with Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on fourth down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop any defensively. 3rd down. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. And Cap, of course, was a great baseball player, drafted as a pitcher. He kind of showed his arm right there, didn't he?
Yeah, he let that one go, didn't he? That was a catcher putting down the #1 signal for the fastball and turning it loose. It was needed in that situation, though. He had to throw a tight spiral and a hard one in order to get it in there for a completion.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster. It all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
2nd down following the run. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. And Garrett Selleck here on the completion. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. They'll run it. Here's Hyde. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known
after the run. Again, it's Hyde. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially